Hi folks, Garry here from GBL, the old church, 5 Acre Homestead. I'm standing in front of our downstairs deep freeze. Look right here folks, you will see 2 moose roasts gifted to us about a week or so ago from a current student of mine. He knows who he is, and Miss Betty and I appreciate that gift so very, very much. I wish I could say his name, but due to privacy and that kind of stuff, I cannot, but thank you so very, very much. I'm going to be doing something very, very special with these 2 moose roasts tomorrow on our YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing something involving our Blackstone Grill in our outdoor kitchen. You're going to want to join us for that, folks, so please do so. Okay, so here's those 2 moose roasts again. I have them upstairs now on our kitchen sink, and we're going to thaw them out overnight, and I'm going to be doing something, as I said, very special with those tomorrow involving our Blackstone Griddle. But first, folks, join us for part 1, where we show you all the ingredients that we need for this wild game feast. You're going to want to join us for parts 1 and part 2. Don't go away, folks. Stay with GBL, the old church, 5 Acre Homestead. Good Saturday afternoon, folks, and what a fine spread I have here in front of me this afternoon, I can tell you that. We have those moose roast that was gifted to me by a current student of mine. There they are, all thawed out, and we're going to be cutting them up into strips and putting them on our Blackstone Grill very, very soon. But they must first be marinated in this marinade. And this marinade works with a bit of orange juice. And we have some orange juice here, so we're going to do all of that and get that done. That's the very first thing. We also have some very, very large russet potatoes from our garden. Potatoes that we grew this year in our backyard raised bed vegetable garden. Go check out our raised bed vegetable garden videos. We have lots and lots of videos about our garden, so go check that out. We're also going to be doing some veggies. We have some peppers here. We have an orange, a yellow, a red, and a green, as well as a carrot from our garden and some celery. That's all going to be diced up and put on our Blackstone Grill as well. We have a French loaf of bread here that's also going to be buttered with some garlic spread, and that's going to be put on our grill. We're also going to saute some mushrooms and onions. These onions that you see right here, folks, they are from our raised bed garden as well. We grew these this summer, so you're going to want to see me sauteing these onions and mushrooms together on our Blackstone Grill. We are going to make a macaroni salad, so we have all the ingredients for that. We are going to boil a couple of eggs. We are going to dice up a Macintosh apple here from Nova Scotia. And we are going to open a can of mushrooms. You can see it, it's right back there. We have some olive oil there as well. So this is going to be a great, great supper. For dessert, we have some raisin scones, and they're going to be delicious as well. Here's the couple of eggs. So in 10 minutes later, these eggs should be ready for the macaroni salad. So let's put on our timer, shall we? Over here in this pot, we have the water boiling for the macaroni. I'm going to put in a bit of salt to taste. Let's do that. Let's sprinkle in a bit of salt in the water for the macaroni. Not a lot. I'm going to add about a tablespoonful of this olive oil. So just sprinkle it in with the water. And there's the sauce for the macaroni salad. But let's go ahead now and put in the macaroni pieces. So here we go. 1 pack of Kraft pasta salad. Going to be delish. Okay. Mix it up, Mr. Garry. And this is going to be a really, really nice macaroni salad to have with our wild game, our moose on the Blackstone Grill, along with our potatoes and veggies. Okay, so we don't need the cover now. We'll leave the cover off. So let's let that go for about 8 to 10 minutes, shall we? And there's about a couple of minutes now, probably 3 minutes left on the eggs. I boil my eggs for about 8 to 10 minutes. So they've already been on there about 6 or so. So a couple of more minutes of those eggs will be boiled. While the eggs are boiling away there, I'm slicing up this moose roast into strips. Now there's quite a bit of moose there, so I put a couple in a roaster dish right here. I'm going to put that in the oven and cook those moose roasts as a roast for our Sunday dinner tomorrow. They're going to be delish. I'm going to add some onion to that, and maybe a bit of celery and a bit of carrot, just for to add some flavor to the gravy. So that's going to be cooking away in our oven as well. But this one right here is plenty big enough for our Blackstone grill. So I'm going to continue slicing this up into strips, folks. Those eggs are done, so I'm going to take those off the burner there now, and I'm going to turn that burner off. Let's move this macaroni around. Okay, a couple of more minutes, and this macaroni will be done as well. The moose meat has been cut into strips here on this cutting board. I'm going to put that into this dish right here now, and I'm going to add the marinade right here, the teriyaki marinade that I have to add some orange juice to, and I'm going to let that marinate for a little while before I put it on the Blackstone grill. Moose meat for our supper this evening. Okay, we're just going to put a couple of layers of this stuff in the dish here right here now, and add the marinade very, very soon. There you go, folks. A beautiful, beautiful wild game moose meat being marinated this evening in this dish before it goes on our Blackstone grill. Gonna be delish. And I hope you will join us here at GBL, the old church, 5 Acre Homestead. Wild game moose meat gifted to us from a current student of mine. Thank you so very, very much, my student. Here we go. Let's get a bit more of that in there now, Mr. Garry. Lots of moose meat going in this dish this evening, and that's going to be delish with the peppers that we're going to have. Over here is our peppers and our potatoes. They're going to be going on the grill as well. So let's finish putting this moose meat in this dish, and then I need to put together the marinade. I'm going to show you how to do that. Is just mix it all up and pour it over this moose meat and let it sit for a little while. There we go. So there's the moose meat in the dish. I'm going to mix up this marinade now, folks. Okay, to make the marinade, the teriyaki marinade, I'm going to pour it into this glass container here, folks. Here we go. And it says to add a half a cup of orange juice. But I'm going to add a cup, and then I'm going to mix it all up. So here we go. All right, so that's about a cup of orange juice there now. Okay, so mix it up, Mr. Garry. Mix up that marinade. I'll just show you the pack again. Okay, it says to just add juice, teriyaki. Okay, so we're going to add that to the moose strips right here in this dish, and we're going to let that marinate for a little while. Okay, Mr. Garry, I think that's good there now. So let's just take this and drizzle it, pour it over the moose in this dish, and we're going to let it sit there. Okay, now there we go. Look at that. It looks delicious already, don't you think? It looks delicious already. Move it around now, Mr. Garry, so that the juice and the marinade gets into all of the pieces that's in this dish. There we go. Move it around. Okay, so we got the orange juice and the marinade from that pack. Now, here we go. Now, rather than let it sit here on the counter, let's put that in the refrigerator, Mr. Garry. And we're going to lay that in there on the shelf like that, and we're going to leave that there for a little while in the cool of the refrigerator and let it marinate. Okay, so I'm going to pour my macaroni now into a strainer. Here we go, let's strain, get the water out of it. Get the water out of that macaroni now, Mr. Garry, and let's make a macaroni salad. We're gonna put that macaroni into this glass dish right here. Let's do that. Here we go. So that's been strained. And for this macaroni salad, we're going to include 2 boiled eggs, a Macintosh apple, a can of tuna. We have a celery stalk here as well as a red onion. We have some smoked paprika to go on the top. We have some Miracle Whip or mayonnaise, and we have the spice pack that's also going to go in this macaroni salad. And that's going to be our side dish this evening. So all the ingredients for this macaroni salad, folks, is all put in there now. So we have diced up a red onion. We've diced up a couple of stalks of celery. We've diced up a Macintosh apple. We've put in a can of flake-like tuna in water, not oil, so in water. So we are ready now to add the seasoning pack and the Miracle Whip or the mayonnaise for this macaroni salad. Let's blend it all together, folks. And our very, very last ingredient is our smoked Spanish paprika that we're going to spread over the top of this macaroni salad. Okay, so let's try to blend that all together now, Mr. Garry. So the macaroni, the apple, the onion, the celery, the egg, all needs to be blended together in this casserole dish. Okay, let's get it all in there. We got to put in the seasoning mix very, very soon as well. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful macaroni salad. Lots of ingredients. Very delicious macaroni salad with tuna. You could add chicken if you prefer, or turkey if you prefer, or whatever kind of protein that you'd like to add to your macaroni salad. We like tuna in ours. A beautiful macaroni salad, all prepared, folks. Garnished with some cheddar cheese chunks on the top. I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of parsley on the top. A few parsley flakes for garnish as well. Just on the top. And we're going to finish off this macaroni salad with some smoked paprika. A beautiful, beautiful side dish. Macaroni salad, folks, for our wall game moose meal this evening here at GBL, the old church, 5 Acre Homestead. There we go, all done. So we're going to put this aside, we're going to put this in the refrigerator, keep it there until supper is ready, and then we'll be enjoying this with our meal. And that concludes part 1 of our wild moose meat feast here this evening. Come back for part 2, folks, where you'll be joining us outdoors in our outdoor kitchen, and we'll be cooking the wild moose meat on our Blackstone Grill. Come back for part 2, folks. See you later.